Hey guys, I'm John O'Hill.
And I'm Chris Hunt.
And we're here to talk about EDM. Anyway, last week was Ultra Music Festival, and besides being one of the 10 largest music festivals in the world, it's also the time of the year that every major player in EDM gathers to figure out where everything is going. This year we wanted to do something unprecedented. Get the major players from every side of the equation together in one room. So we tapped David Morris, an AskMen contributor who I refer to affectionately as the Frank Underwood of EDM because he knows so many people behind the scenes. He put together his dream panel and we headed over to Dave Grutman's house, the unofficial king of Miami nightlife and owner-operator of mega clubs Live and Story. So without further ado, here's our fully up-to-date explanation of the state of EDM in 2015 from the mouths of the industry's biggest players.
You know, there's an underground scene coming through now where there's actually, you know, what I consider to be music that, you know, is for the soul. And you had, you know, DJs like Jamie Jones and, you know, Marco Carolla and becoming big stars in a world where, you know, really DJs like that should only be really underground and only playing to 200 people. All of a sudden you see that scene becoming now, you know, would you consider those guys big tier guys now? I mean, and it's a different sound. It's not necessarily what you hear on the radio, but I think if anything now, people are starting to look for the alternative to what they hear on the radio. Now they like the tempo. Now they want to hear what else. So you're starting to see a little by little. I think the last place is going to catch on to that is going to be Vegas.
And it'll be interesting to see for dance music when Eric talks about it getting more intellectual. I think that's because there's so many people my age, I'm 26, that are craving that innovation, craving that intellectual stimulation that some of the music from the last 2 years hasn't really given us.
You know, I signed a young kid this time last year, Oliver Heldens. And this year, I think he's the hottest new young star on the planet today. I don't think there's anybody out there that's come up in the last year that's in that league, I would say.
You know, Jason and I constantly look to see what's coming out of the underground world, what the college kids are listening to, because that's what's going to become pop in the next year or two, right? So, you know, his artist right now is blowing up in the college scene. And we feel like, you know, in a year or two when these guys become 21, his sound will adjust as well, and he'll fit into that, you know, program.
I think there's just going to be so many different delineations of it, and people are just going to pick and choose which one they want to go to, because there's just so much coming at them right now.
But people want diversion as well at festivals, you know. Lately it become one big blur from 12 till midnight. And like Oliver Heldens and Disclosure, they're a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
They bring in back the grooves, the beats.
These guys have transitioned into being top 40 celebrity artists, and that's the draw. Like, they are the modern day celebrity. When you see Calvin Harris, Avicii, Cascade on TMZ on a regular basis, it speaks for itself. They are celebrities now, they are huge draws, and that's where we've targeted our market for sure.